repeat the same thing that we just did in our first position into our second position. So you want to step your feet nice and wide. I enjoy a real wide base, so I go for that kind of shoulder width apart. But again, it's wherever you feel comfortable. The more rotated out you are, the more wrapping of your thighs. You're gonna feel that thigh work. But again, rotate to what your turnout is. You don't ever wanna force anything open. This isn't the Russian ballet. So again, use your turnout for these exercises. We're gonna move into our demi-plies. So again, we're dropping our tailbone down, pulling up in our core, and using that same toaster mentality. So going down to that halfway point and then squeezing back up. So just nice and easy. So again, hands can stay on your hips as you demi and squeeze. And again, I'm making sure that pelvic bowl is dropping downward nice and light. So my tailbone's headed straight down, and then I'm pulling up in the front. So it's not just a bending and straightening of the knees. You're really engaging and squeezing these thigh muscles as you work these plie squats in your second position. Want some extra shoulder work? You can keep those arms out. Maybe just a nice static hold. Again, engaging those shoulder blades, squeezing those thighs together, even though they're apart. If you want, you can do that nice, easy demi-plie arm drop. And again, really working and squeezing that core up and inward. Lots of breath. Exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, and inhaling. Let's move into our countdown of these. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Release, let it go, shake it out, walk it in. Next, we're gonna move into that isolated one leg at a time, kind of working through our feet and our ankles, getting some strength there. So walk and step your feet back out to our wide second position. Go ahead and place your hands on your hips if you want. Take them up to shoulders. Again, you can follow the arm pattern or just do whatever feels best for you. Drop that pelvic bowl down, pull up in your hip flexors, dial your belly in. Think about closing your rib cage as well. So everything's kind of pulling and squeezing in. Arms out, bend that right knee, press into the ball of the right foot. And again, you're dropping straight down and squeezing up. Drop and squeeze. Breathing, dialing everything in. And if you want, take your arm with me. Down, just nice easy circle. Squeezing, breathing, reversing that arm. Really pressing and enjoying that feeling of thigh engagement. Be pressing into the ball of that right foot. Again, really contract your muscles in your legs. It's not just a bend and straightening. Let's switch to our left leg. Do some bends. Get that going. Again, dropping straight down, pulling the shoulder blades back, belly engaged. And if you want, take your left arm with me. I like to think about just moving around the clock with my arm. Again, little brain action for us too. Kind of having two different things going at once. Squeezing through, and then taking that right arm in a nice opposite way. Keep breathing and reversing that arm. Good. Staying down and switching, switch, switch, switch. So I'm taking some of that pulse out at first. I'm just moving in a shift. And then, if you want, add that plie in. If shifting feels much better, do so. We can move our arms Simultaneously, check in with your belly and back, breathing. How you guys doing? Good? We're gonna do that again. Squeeze, press, breathe. Maybe get a little lower in these demis. If you wanna challenge yourself and get a little shake and quake going on, feel free to drop down. Let's do one more circle, breathing, squeezing. Good. We're almost there. And stretch everything up. Go ahead and rotate parallel for me. Reach forward. Go ahead and drop your chin to your chest and just shifting your hips nice and easy here. Really release, let go. You walk your feet underneath you, soften your knees, roll and round up. Be sure to inhale on your way up, providing oxygen to your body so you don't get dizzy. All right, next we're gonna move into our grand plies in our second position, which is that wide leg turned out position. So I've already stepped my feet wide apart. Go ahead and join me. Again, fan those toes out, heels are inward. We're really holding on with our inner thighs, dropping that pelvic bowl down, pulling and lifting up in the front body, belly squeezing in. Whole time, tummy in, nice and engaged. So now we're gonna drop all the way down. The difference between our grand plie in our first position with our heels together, toes out, and our second position is our heels never leave the ground. So we keep pressing heels down and out and really lengthening, pressing the knees back, squeezing everything up and inward. Again, you want to think about connecting your thighs even though they're spaced apart. So we still have that squeezing and engagement, dropping straight down. So again, body goes straight down, squeezes straight back up. There's no forward, back bending. Try to keep everything in line. So hands on waist is a really great way to kind of stay that way. Again, arms can be out and open, kind of pinch those shoulder blades together, really work and engage your arms, or you can move your arms along with me. So your choice there. I'm gonna do some hip shifts here to kind of wake these hips back up. I'm gonna join me in these hip talks, kind of feel nice and good. Oiling up those joints. We'll steady our hips and place your arms where you would like them. We're gonna drop down, 2, up, 3, 4, and reversing our arms up and open, down, 2, up, and down, 2, up, and down, 2, up, and down, 2, up, and exhaling down, inhaling up. Keep the back tall, pressing through, shoulders stay down, belly squeezing in. Enjoy the ride. Starting to feel that grand plie burn that we love so much. Getting glutes, thighs, and hamstrings nice and strong, strengthened and shaped. This is our last one, guys. So this time we're gonna stay down here. Go ahead and place your hands on your thighs. You need to walk those feet even farther apart, feel free. Now you can stay here or come down to your elbows and really release those hips. Now if you want, you can do an easy shift side to side like I am. We're here for a couple more breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate parallel, hands down, release your head, shake it up. Shift in those hips, toe heel it back, round, roll up the spine, stacking, and we're done with our grand plies. Great work.